guys, this is Parney from Dash Car Productions, and today's video is going to be about the BMW M4 2018 with the competition package. It ups the power to 442. You do have some updated aero, you have a duck lip, you have more aggressive rims. The nice thing about this car, we have a 6-speed manual transmission, which is a dying breed, but it's so awesome to drive this kind of car with a manual. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, the ZF transmission they have are very quick, very fast at shifting, but there's something with a third pedal that you can't take away from. And in this kind of high horsepower car, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like, this kind of car is a driver's car and you need it in a manual. So this is my buddy Sean's car, so shout out to him for letting me drive this car. I really appreciate it. Like, this is a very special car and not that many people get to drive this. So thanks, buddy. Let's review this car. So in the interior of this car, it's really nice. It's very BMW, have a lot of straight lines. Earlier today, I drove the BMW X3 and they did redesign it. They really updated the whole interior of the car. It's a lot more digital, looks a lot more futuristic. This design is a bit older. It looks like starting from the 2008, the long lines, but it's still a nice, place to be. But it's not, how the newer ones look. So it's a little on the basic side, very BMW, but it's really nice. I like it a lot. Now, something else about the competition package, it does have an upgraded exhaust. So the updated exhaust makes it a lot louder, a lot more rumbly. It sounds really nice. Now, in this car, how Sean set it up, there's M1 and there's M2. M1 is his comfort mode. That's the mode he likes when he wants to cruise around, he wants to chill. And then when he wants to go balls to the wall, like he said, he puts it in M2, which adds more power. I am in North Vancouver. There's a lot of hills, which is a little harder with a standard, but it does have the auto hill stop, which makes it really nice. Other thing about this transmission, it does have the downshift rev match, which is really cool. So if I'm in third gear, I want to go second, it's going to automatically blip the transmission. So why is that so important? One, it makes, you don't have to do heel toe. So it makes it a lot easier to downshift and brake. One thing a lot of people don't talk about the whole downshifting, like the auto rev match, is that if you do it yourself, you'll miss your shift, you might miss your, you might not plant your right foot properly to do the heel toe, and you might actually you could potentially hurt yourself and get in an accident. That takes all of that away. And two, it's easier on the transmission or on the clutch, because it's doing, when you go down the gear, it's automatically adjusting to the exact right RPM that it needs to do. When you do it yourself, you might overshoot it, you might undershoot it, let go of the clutch, creates a jerky motion. So you're gonna prematurely waste your clutch. I know a lot of purists hate it, but when I'm just driving the city and not going hard, I like that feature. This car, I believe it starts at a base price around 80,000 or over 80,000. You add the competition packages, it obviously brings it up. I don't know exact price. I will post a little wording up here to show the exact price. So we're in second gear, 3,000 RPM. We're gonna give some gas. Oh, yes. Yeah, okay. So this thing is accelerates from 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. That is actually faster than the BMW i8 that I drove before. I believe that's 4.1. The nice thing about this car and comparing it to the i8 is that this is so much more analog now. I can shift my own gears. There's no electric assistance, none of that, garbage, right? In here we have the V6 3.0 liter with twin turbos. So we have a lot of power here. And you feel low, you sit low. You feel like in a race car. This takes it to another level when you compare it to the BMW 340 M package and performance package that I drove the other day. This is just turn the dial a little more. So you can tell it's a little louder, it's a little more, the steering is very, sensitive. Little input, I'm turning like crazy. So we're at a stop. This car does have the auto start system, so I'm in neutral, the car shut down, now nice and quiet, we're saving gas. You don't buy this car to save gas, right? So this car does have the heads-up display, which is really cool. In this kind of car, yeah, it kind of make sense. Where the X3, it doesn't really make that much sense. It's not a very performance car, right? So with the heads-up display, obviously, I can keep my eyes on the road. I can see the speed limit, very important, and I can see how fast I'm going. And it sounds nice. It does. It does. Very sensitive steering, so you feel very, very, very sporty in this car. So fourth gear, let's do a rev match. I can go down to third gear. So fourth, third, automatically blips the throttle, makes it really, really, really easy. I'm in third, let's go to second. Automatically revs it much, so very smooth, right? I'm not jerky, I'm not going back and forth. Makes it really easy to do fast, quick shifts, right? So comfort mode, what does comfort mode do? It's just, it reduces the throttle, makes the exhaust quieter, puts the, you know, there's a vent in, or there's a valve in the exhaust that quiets it down. So, you know, you don't have to have the loud, obnoxious exhaust always in your head, giving you headaches. You just want to cruise along, right? Now, I'm in some residential area or industrial area. The roads are bumpy, and as you imagine, the suspension is going to be pretty stiff in this car, but it's doing a pretty good job. Like, it is absorbing some of the bumps, but yeah, it's a sporty car, right? It is going to have a stiffer suspension. Now, these seats are actually super, super comfortable. They're very aggressive, have a lot of side blistering. I'm a pretty slim guy. I can see someone that is a little more heavier. You might have some issues with these seats. Now, these seats are part of the competition package as well, so just keep it in mind, right? It's pretty aggressive. But so let's put this at M2. Let's not waste any time here. So M2, right off the bat, I noticed the heads-up display kind of have that race car. It has more of a race car gauge now, so it makes it a little more aggressive. The exhaust opened up. I'm sure you can hear the burbles, and you know me, I love my burbles. Yeah, that's a lot louder. Holy smokes! Let's give it some gas. Woo! Holy crap! The power is just there. It's so easy. Put a little throttle, it goes, right? None of this lagging stuff, none of this, you know, power band goes up, or the power band spikes and comes down. It just hauls. And I have to say, for a very high horsepower car, the clutch feels very light, very, very smooth. The shifter is very tight, like very, very precise. None of this wiggle stuff you get on the WRX. Very tight. I like that. This is a special car. This is awesome. I've just been driving this car for like 10 minutes, not even, just cruising around. I will have this car hands down over the i8. I'm saying that right now. There's no question. There's absolutely no question. Yep. Burble check. I could have this on M2 all day. I don't know if my wife will like it, but this is awesome. Lots of power. It's very, very, very fast, very linear. I really, really, really like it. And it sounds amazing. It sounds absolutely amazing. Now, the infotainment system is actually very interesting. It can show you different gauges, different menus to see what the engine is producing. I mean, it's so awesome. Whoa! Now, speed-wise, compared to the 340M performance package, it's pretty similar actually. Like, I'm not seeing a very big difference. Now, I haven't really pushed it to the end, but like, you know. It's a little faster, but not like crazy faster. I mean, with this, you have a lot more noise, a lot more sound, so it's nice that way for sure. So it seems like you're going faster than you are with the noise comparing to the BMW 340. But you know, this is fast. This is fun because I think the 340M it's about 4.4. This is about 3.8. So yes, it's definitely faster, but not mind-blowing fast. Third gear. Let's go down a gear. We're now at second gear, 4,000 RPM. Let's send it. Woo! Okay. Okay. What I just said earlier about the 340M, that's wrong. Because I revved it out, and yeah, this thing's faster. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this car does have the whole auto braking, the whole safety features. So like, it's telling me that I'm approaching a car in front of me, so it's like slow down, right? I mean, back seats, they're pretty tight, but there is actually some leg room in there. Might not be the same car, but we owned a 2001 BMW 325, and you know, the back, it was a 2-door CI, and that thing was also like pretty tight back there, but like I grew up in that car. So like it's very, very doable, right? You can have this car, you can have a family in this car. I mean, yeah, you're gonna make some sacrifices, but it can be done. Absolutely. What a treat. So the car starts when you put it, when I put the clutch in and put it in first gear. So it's very seamless. You don't have it interrupting, because as you put in the clutch on, you know, that takes a second. That's when the car starts up, and then you go. So it's really good that way. Yeah, a lot of verbal crackles, yep. And it sounds damn nice. You know what's surprising, for this much power with the 6-speed transmission, it's a very easy car to drive. You know, don't feel intimidated with this car. Like, very, very easy. It's easy for sure. I mean, anyone can get in this car and just go. So yeah, there is a bit of turbo lag. I find around just over 3,500 RPM, then it really pushes. But having said that, before like 2,000, 2,500, like you're still getting a big push. Then your turbos kick on, and then you have that extra oomph. Yep. Oh yeah, I recommend this car. Getting these cars used, oh boy, you're sick, because you know these cars depreciate quite a bit, but then they hold their value. But like, if you can get one that's a couple years old, or get this model here, oh my god, you're in a big treat. Now with the new M4s, you know, we all see the big ugly front grille. I don't like him. Nobody like. I think this car looks a heck of a lot nicer than the M4. That is absolutely for sure. All right, so what an awesome car. I mean, let's talk a little about the looks of it. I mean, I love the baby blue color. There's also another really sharp color, the gold one, which when I first saw it, I thought it was really, really cool. But then when I see them now, I'm kind of like, eh. But this car still, like, you know, makes me look. It's a really unique, nice color. Now, going to the front of the car, I think it looks really, really aggressive. You know, very, very BMW-like. You know, I like the lines. I like the black accent. It looks really, really, really nice. You have the more aggressive like lip here because of the competition package. And coming around, you have big rims here, which I think are 20 inches, I believe. I could be wrong, but a very aggressive looking rim for sure. Over here, we got the BMW, you know, iconic M4 symbol. Like, they always have some sort of like long badge like this. Looks really cool. We do have a lot of carbon fiber mirrors. The BMW does come in a carbon fiber hood, which is really cool. So carbon fiber hood, why would they do that? Is to save weight and have less weight high tops. So you have a lower center of gravity, which means faster, more aggressive turns. Now obviously this is a coupe, so it has a really long, you know, nice clean lines. And then coming to the back, we do have the aggressive, you know, quad exhaust with the titanium tips and carbon fiber tips. And obviously this is carbon fiber as well. So it looks really, really, really nice. It's a beautiful car. I mean, obviously the new M4 coming out, performance-wise, yes, it's gonna look better and blah, 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 blah. But the front of this thing looks so much better. Hands down, I don't know what BMW thought about that. They got it wrong with the front, in my opinion. Having said that, the side and the back look very, very, very nice. So, you know, that looks really, really good for sure. For sure. Oh, I love this car. I want to drive it more, but we have so much time. This is a treat. Thanks again, Sean. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. All right, guys, that's it for this video. A very quick one was the M4 Competition Package 2018. It's a must buy. Get, you know, if you don't have the $100,000 budget, get it used. Holy crap, you're gonna have an amazing time. I mean, this thing sounds absolutely amazing. Just listen to it. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.